Ash, and we're going to be doing an information report today. Now, I would really like to do some research on the llama, so I've done some research here using a yellow card because I really like these cards, and I've also done some research online, and so I'm going to write down all of my ideas, and then we're going to get into our plan a little bit later. So you've done all your research and you've written down all of the points that you think are important for your report. Now, I've chosen llamas because they're my favourite animal, and so I'm now going to choose all of the different points that will go together for my body paragraphs. Okay, now firstly, I'm thinking that South America, that's not probably the most important point that they come from South America. I'm going to use that for the introduction. But there are going to be some other things that need to be grouped together. Now, I'm thinking that the first paragraph is going to be about how their body is shaped, what they look like and why they live in the mountains. So I'm going to use paragraph 1 for the thick woolly fur and all that they look like a camel, and the clothes are made from fur. That's also going to go in with the fur thing happening here, or that they've got strong feet. Okay, so they're all the things to do with the body of the llama. So that's going to be the first paragraph for my body. For my second body paragraph, it's going to be about how they like to live in groups and how they enjoy being around other people, other llamas. So I'm going to choose that as my number 2. I'm going to choose here, live in groups, and I've got here that they love safety in numbers. Is there anything else for groups? Oh, that they're friendly. They like being in groups because they're friendly animals. Anything else? No, I think that's about it. Okay, now I've got to think of my third body paragraph. That's going to be about how they spit, and I think that's the most fun, but it's not the most important. That's why it's going down as third. So I've chosen spit down here for number 3, and the spit is green, it's smelly, and they spit only when they're scared. So that's all going to be for the third paragraph. And so here is going to be for my intro. Now it's time to do the plan. So I've put my title here, llamas, and for my introduction, that they're from South America and that they look like camels. They're really good things that introduce the animal, but are not very, very important, like what is going to go in here. So for my first paragraph, I have something to do with their body being made for mountains. Now I'm going to make this as my topic sentence, something along the lines of llamas have a body that are made for the cold climate in mountains, something like that. But I need to back up those facts. So what have I chosen? I've got here woolly fur. They have woolly fur that keeps them nice and warm when it is cold. And I also have strong legs, which makes them really good for climbing. For my paragraph 2, I have that they live in herds. Now this needs to be backed up. Why and how do they live in herds? Well, they have safety in numbers, which is really good. They keep watch for each other for danger. And also that they're very social, so they enjoy being friendly. They look after each other. For my third paragraph, I've chosen that they spit, which I think is a bit fun. They spit, why? Because they're scared, and also to tell people off. And just a little bit more of information, it is green and smelly. So I have my first paragraph here, which has a topic sentence and then 2 things that back it up. For my second paragraph, they live in herds, and 2 things that back that up as well. For my third paragraph, again, I've made a statement and I'm backing it up. And then for my conclusion, I've chosen that I think that they're really interesting animals. Now it's time to write the report. Don't forget that you will need an introduction, which introduces your main idea that you're going to be writing about. Then you will need your first topic sentence, and you will have several sentences that prove what you have written here. And after you have done all of your 3 paragraphs here, you will need a conclusion. This sums up what you have been saying, so it reminds people what you have written in your main part. Have fun.